Have you ever wondered what it would be like if Evil Dead got remade in Japan with about the budget of $14? And the hero was a bodybuilder that kills zombies with dumbbells. Well, guess what? That movie actually exists. And it's actually called Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder in Hell. And people online call it the Japanese Evil Dead. And after finally watching it on Tubi, I kind of get why. So I went into this movie completely blind, and I saw it pop up on Tubi as I was scrolling through. And the title alone, when I saw it, I was like, what the hell? But then I saw on the poster it saying the Japanese Evil Dead, and I was like, I am sold. I'm watching this no matter what, no matter how bad it is. I didn't watch the trailer, I didn't read anything, I just hit play, and I'm so glad I did. But let's get this out of the way immediately. This movie is budget as fuck. Absolutely budget. I'm talking cheap cameras, grainy footage, tiny subtitles, very hard to read, and a production value that's so budget you'd feel like it's filmed in a mate's garage. The only negative in this movie, and I'll just get to the negative straight away, is really the subtitles. They're so small and grainy, but honestly, after about 5 minutes, you get used to it. Because once you accept what this movie is, it actually becomes pretty entertaining. The movie opens with a kill and a bit of a backstory about the haunted house. And I'll be honest, it actually grabs your attention pretty quickly. But at the same time, you're sitting there thinking, am I watching some old VHS tape that's cursed from Japan? Because the footage looks absolutely rough. But that straight to video look adds charm to it. Now, the first half of the movie, it does drag a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you. There's about 25 minutes there where, after the opening, there's about 25 minutes where it just feels a little cringe and drawn out. The acting's a bit rough, the pacing's a bit weird. And there's definitely moments where I was saying to myself, is this actually going anywhere? Where's the Evil Dead part? But that's the reason. The reason you keep watching is simple. You're waiting for this moment where it becomes this Japanese Evil Dead. And thankfully, it does. Once the possessions start happening, the chaos absolutely kicks in. The movie suddenly becomes hilarious and fun as hell. And this is where the low budget actually works in its favor. You got fake limbs flying everywhere. Fake as all hell. Buckets of blood. That classic Japanese look where ghosts' face are painted white with the creepy expression. And honestly, I love it. It's ridiculous, but in the best possible way. But the absolute best part of the movie is the hero himself. At one point, he basically goes into full Evil Dead mode. But instead of chainsaws and boomsticks, the dude starts fighting these demons and zombies with gym equipment. I'm not kidding. He's smashing ghosts with dumbbells and weights like it's some freaking gym routine. It's so stupid, but it's so funny. And then we do get to the moment where they fully embrace the Evil Dead comparison. Our hero grabs a shotgun, and when he starts blasting these demons, he actually says groovy or groovy. Yep, they went there. And at that point, you realize exactly, you know what this movie is doing. Another thing that actually surprised me with this movie was the music. The soundtrack sounded like something from an 80s and 90s video game. At one point, I swear to God, it sounded like a little bit like from the Mortal Kombat game in the 90s. It's weird, but it actually fit the movie perfectly. Now, here's something interesting about this film as well. A lot of people online, after I watched it, says that this movie is from 2012. It's a 2012 movie. That's not actually true. It was filmed in 1995, direct to video, in the early Japanese era of horror. But for whatever reason, I cannot tell you why, it did not get released until 2012. And that's when it finally started circulating, apparently. So even though people associate it with 2012, this thing is 100% a 90s movie, 1995. And you can absolutely feel that when you're watching it. You can clearly see the Evil Dead influences all over this movie. The camera angles, the possessed characters, the over-the-top gore with the freaking fake limbs, which are so stupid but so good. Even the hero basically turning into a Japanese version of Ash Williams. But interestingly, One of the main ghosts or zombies, whatever you want to call it, the undead, has this feel of The Grudge. The John Yor, how do you say the original Grudge name? Ju-on? Looks like that. It's a vengeful spirit that hates the living and wants revenge. So, in a weird way, this movie also feels to me like it's a little bit of early J-horror mixed with Evil Dead. Now look, let's be serious here. If you put this movie next to a big budget horror film and start picking it apart, you're completely missing the point. This thing is low budget, ridiculous, and not meant to be taken seriously. So yes, the first half drags a bit, but the second half gets better and better with every single scene. And by the end, honestly, I was having a freaking good time, man. So honestly, if you like Japanese horror, weird cult movies, or Evil Dead style chaos, you'll probably actually get a kick out of this, really. But if you don't like low budget films, you hate that type of crap, you hate grainy old VHS style looking movies, and you hate J-horror, Japanese horror, then you're probably gonna hate it, so don't bother. For me, it's messy, it's stupid, it's hilarious, and I had heaps of fun with it, man. So I'm giving bloody muscle bodybuilder in hell a 6.5 out of 10. I couldn't give it just a 6, and I couldn't give it a 7. I had to give it in the middle there, so I'll just show a 6 up here. But it's a 6.5 for me. 100% had a ball. And the best part about this was it was free on Tubi, man. So if you want to see a Japanese bodybuilder beat up demons and zombies with a dumbbell and weights, you know where to find it. For free on Tubi. And Tubi, we love you for shit like this. We love finding hidden gems on there. So like, subscribe. I'll be back with whatever I do next time. Have a watch of this and let me know in the comments. Let me know if you've already seen it. I had so much fun with it, and I really do recommend have a watch. Like I said, there's 25 minutes there at the start where it's a little bit, just don't turn it off. Just wait for that 25 minutes. Just wait for that 25 minutes. And don't be on your phone because the subtitles are so small. Don't. Just watch it. Just watch it. See what filmmaking was like when they did direct to VHS back in the day. See you!
Blood popcorn, watching movies for you. Blood popcorn, reliving moments so true.